Hi, this is Jed Shields of Performance Management Innovation. Just going to take you through a quick demo of a dynamic chart. What I mean by dynamic is that it's not static, i.e. it is not fixed. So there are a number of attributes that can be changed within the same chart. This can be particular values, particular series that you're charting, or the actual time scale that you're looking at. So in this example, if you have a look at the slider bar at the bottom, what we can do is move the time scale from, currently it's showing March 2010, and what we can do is cycle that all the way back to look at a range of 12 months from October 08 to September 09. So this gives you a clearer overall picture, so you can see a little bit more history rather than having a really large chart with maybe 24 or 36 months on the axis, which is obviously too much information to actually be of any use. But by putting this little slider, you can move back and forth nice and easily, so you can see the data from a whole range of times. What we can also do is change the number of months that we're actually looking at. So this particular view is showing 12 months, but we can actually focus on a 3-month period or a 9-month period. And again, these figures are completely arbitrary at the moment. They could be anything you want, 3, 4, 5, up to 24, 36 if you wanted to. But put it back at the 12-month. Another thing we can do is actually change the amount of series that we can see within a chart. As you can see, this one is particularly busy. We're looking at 4 different products, and because of the scale difference between product 1 and product 3, for example, you lose a bit of the definition. You can't really tell exactly what the figures are for these lower scales because product 1 is so huge in comparison. So what we can actually do is, number 1, you can turn the data labels on, but as we see, as you start adding data labels, things get a little bit messy and a little confusing, because you tend to have labels over labels, and depending if we had more data along this axis, then it gets even more cramped. So if we undo that, what I'd prefer to do is what we can do is actually take out some of these series. So if we took out product 1, 2 and 4 and just focus on product 3, for example, now we've got a much clearer picture. The axis is automatically scaled just for product 3, and we can easily see that things are ranging from 90 down to 55 in this particular case. Again, just to prove the point, if we put product 1 back in, then bang, we've lost the definition, and we're guessing roughly that it's obviously less than 100, but we're not exactly sure of the exact values. So it's a very simple way of turning series on and off in order to help you get a clearer picture. Another thing we can do is actually change the date at the far end of the axis to be in line with the current date. So in this case, we're looking at March's data. If you have a look down here, that's the extent of the data. However, if we were to add some new data into April, so if I just copy that and paste it in, what we will see over here as soon as I paste is that this changes to April, and there we go. So what this means is that once your data source is set and you automatically update the data during whatever period of time you're looking at, the charts will always automatically update to the current period of time, and the scale still functions back and forth. And again, we're looking at April now down to November this time, whereas previously it was October. You can find more demonstration videos on my website www.performancemi.co.uk.